Hey, Roger Fields, and I'm in the Kidz Blitz idea room talking about Crazy Island VBS, and we are stoked about this VBS program. What this program does is create a learning experience for your kids. It doesn't merely teach a lesson, it creates an experience. It uses a whole lot of different ways to do that. But I want to talk briefly about the content of Crazy Island VBS. Now, the overarching theme is trusting Jesus in a crazy world. Now, we go at this in two different ways. Firstly, we want to teach kids that it's not about what they do for God, and it's not about their efforts and all the stuff that they do, but it's about trusting in what God has done or what God has promised them. And we do this three ways on that track. First of all, we use the Old Testament story of Jacob, who is the perfect example of somebody who always tried to do things on his own but didn't trust God till God showed him what to do later on in life. We use also the scripture out of Galatians 3 that talks about the fact that it's crazy when you take your focus off of the cross, what Jesus has done for you, and put it on your own efforts. We also use the scripture out of Philippians chapter 1 verse 6, which says that God will complete whatever He has begun in you. And so it's not about our efforts to complete it. God will take care of that. So we teach kids, and through experiences and participation, through involvement, but it's all about what God is doing, what He's promised, and what He's done for you. We then deal with another issue. We deal with the topic of bullying, which is a big problem in our world today. And so every day a note in the bottle rolls up, and it's got a very mean note in it. It says something like maybe, the reason you're stuck on this island is because you're just stupid. And so the pilot, or Joe Macker, one of the characters, addresses that. That's addressed in the tribal meetings with the leaders. And then also Louie does a video every day from his island about the note in the bottle, and explains how it's not about what other people say about you, it's about what God says about you. So those are the two main things we want to teach kids through this program. We want them to experience what it means to trust God and not their own abilities, and to also believe in what God says about them and not in what somebody else might say about them. And it's all under the umbrella of trusting Jesus in a crazy world.